Hey everyone, if you're selling your home, you definitely don't want to miss this video. Today we're going over a few facts I've recently gotten from sellers. So first, the big pressing question, how much money will you actually walk away with once you sell your house? This really depends on how much you've paid off of your mortgage. So as an example, let's say you bought your house for $300,000 a few years ago, and you've paid off $200,000 of your mortgage. That means you have $100,000 left to pay and $200,000 in equity. Now let's say that you sell your house for $400,000. Since you still have $100,000 left on your mortgage, you will pay that off with the money from the sale of your house. That leaves you with $300,000 left over. But you will also need to pay the seller's closing costs, which generally run around 6 to 7% of the purchase price of your house. For a $400,000 house, that would be around $28,000. After paying that, you'll walk away with about $272,000 in your pocket. That's the beauty of real estate right there. And talk about a great down payment for your next place. Speaking of that, another question I get a lot is what the options are if you sell and don't have another house lined up to move into. This can be a stressful situation, but there are a ton of options and your real estate agent will be able to help you through this process. You have the option to include a contingency clause in the purchase contract that says the deal will only finalize when you secure a new place. You can also include a long waiting period in between the deal's closing date to the time the buyers take possession of the property. Since we're in a seller's market, buyers should be pretty used to negotiate on these terms with your agent. And last question, the timeline. How long does it take to sell a house right now? In this market, we're seeing things move pretty quickly. Of course, it depends on your property and the exact location you're in, but we're seeing homes get bought in days to weeks rather than weeks to months like we may have seen a few years ago. Generally, I would plan to spend a month or so getting your home ready for the market, another month to get it staged, photographed, and listed, and then a month to sell and come to a deal with a buyer. If you plan for 2 to 6 months, you should be in a pretty good spot. Have any other questions about selling your home in our market? Just send me a message.